Welcome back everyone, this is Armen Harian from TalkNews.com and I'm standing with my good friend Pierre. My friend Pierre just got a Tesla Model Y 2024 rear-wheel drive and he has the full self-driving. Many of you have probably heard the full self-driving and you've seen much videos. Pierre offered me to take it to the drive and push it to the limits and see how it is in real-world experience. So we're gonna get into the car and we're gonna test the full self-driving. Thank you very much, Pierre, my friend.
Of course.
Okay, let's
My
get
pleasure.
it. Are you up to it? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Just.
Okay, one of the good things about Tesla is that before you get into the car, it starts the air conditioning, right?
I started it.
Yeah, you
before
did
we
it
got
already.
here.
Okay. So it's really cool inside. It's wonderful experience. Okay, so what's next? You know-
Pierre, did you start the air conditioning from the app?
Yes.
Okay.
We started the air conditioning from the app, and we set the temperature at which we wanted it to, that we
Okay.
wanted.
You can even set the temperature in the app.
We can set the
Okay.
temperature as well as the fan speed.
Okay, wonderful. So what's next, Pierre? Explain us, please. Like, let's say we're average people. They have heard a lot about this, but they know. So you sit inside, you start driving, and then you put the address, or you just can say the address. Let's say we want to go to Super G in Pinewood. Right?
Yes. Basically, I have to press the brakes. We all have our seat belts on.
Yes. Everybody has its seatbelts on. Okay. I think my son, who is on the camera, is not his seatbelt. He's getting it now. Madam, help Harold.
And now we tell it where we want to navigate to.
Okay.
And here we say navigate to Super G Pineville.
What about mall area?
Navigate to Super G in Pineville.
Yeah, this is right. Okay.
And now we move.
You move it manually.
We don't have to move it manually, but as soon as we get out of the parking lot, I'm going to engage.
Oh, you have at this point you haven't engaged it yet.
I haven't engaged it, but I can engage it by.
Yeah, let's see how it handles the traffic light.
Very good.
Okay. So it's engaged now.
We're going to engage it now.
Okay.
Now we are engaged. We
Okay.
see the indication that
Yes.
it is engaged.
Okay, this is the indication that it's engaged.
That is correct.
Okay. Pierre-Jean, may I ask you to bring the air conditioner a little bit the force down so
Absolutely,
we
sure.
have better audio experience for our yes. Great. Everybody, can you hear us better now? Good. Okay, so we're now on FSD. This is the latest FSD because I believe it was updated a few days ago, right?
As of August 1st, 2024, this
Yeah.
is the latest FSD.
Does it say anywhere here which version? I think it's 12.5 or 12.6, if I'm not mistaken.
It's not 12.6. Maybe it is 12.5. In all
Okay.
honesty, I have not seen it, but my impressions of its functionality has been very positive.
Yes. Okay.
Pierre, are there any features where the hardware is installed but you can't access that feature yet due to either an update that is needed or an extra payment that you need to make?
Not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware of. Now it made the
Wow, and
turn
it's
on
keeping in
itself.
its line.
It stays in its lane.
Yes. Wow.
One thing a lot of people do not realize is if you buy a Tesla today, likelihood is that you are capable of adding FSD to it on a whim. Any month you want to subscribe to FSD, then all you have to do is select that option. And today it's $100 a month, and you can select
Okay.
that FSD, and that's all you have to do, and you're good to go.
Okay. So you take the FSD for a month, or you can do it for 2 months or 3 months.
You can.
anytime.
It's month by month.
But my month. Okay. Not like 2 years commitment or 3.
No, there is
Okay.
no commitment.
That's
with
interesting.
FSD
And then
today.
if you have a long trip coming and you want
Exactly.
to have a little better experience, you can pay for that month.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
If I decide to go to California next month and I want to make the trip easier and less stressful, then I could buy the FSD for a month.
Wonderful.
Go to California from North Carolina, and we're good to go.
Here I see you're keeping your left hand loosely on the wheel. But
Yes.
this is not considered engagement, right?
This is not considered engagement, and
Uh-huh.
FSD today,
Mm-hmm.
in its current form, requires that you keep your hand on the wheel,
Okay.
albeit barely touching the wheel.
Yeah.
So I am
Yeah,
not,
because I see you're keeping it barely touching it.
and
I
as
feel
far
like
as the
the
accelerator and the
Mhm.
brakes, I don't.
And your feet are not on the brake, or your foot is not on the brake, or
That is correct.
the accelerator. So far, this has been a very good experience, everybody. This is first time I'm trying test driving FSD. Birjan, thank you very much for
The
this
reason
opportunity.
why I bought this car, certainly.
Yeah.
The reason why I bought this car and did not consider others is because I felt that
Mhm.
the way Tesla is improving their FSD technology, and we have the over-the-air improvements on an ongoing basis,
Mhm.
I will be the beneficiary of ever better FSD technology. And that's why I was partial to Tesla in my purchase.
Very nice. Yes. By the way, everyone, you see that red truck there, that Chevy truck. If you look at here, it shows like there is a truck here, so it differentiates what type of vehicle. FSD knows what type of vehicles surround it.
That is correct.
Yeah, which is very interesting.
And if you notice here, it knows that the light is
Yeah,
green,
yeah.
and when the light is red, it
Uh-huh.
definitely, of course, recognizes that, and it
Mhm.
will stop on its own.
Okay, so every time FSD decides to change the lane, it shows the surrounding here on a screen, right?
That is correct. It basically drives like a good driver.
Yes. I am very much surprised so far by the experience we have on this FSD. To be honest, I have been not very much fond of FSD because I personally, as I have said many times in my videos, I enjoy driving. You are in charge of driving. But now, as this technology gets excelled, it will be safer. I feel like this can be safer, and also you can do other things while you're driving. So this is very positive. I'm glad we're doing this test driving. It's convincing.
Yes, and my wife feels that in spite of her weak eyesight at night, that this FSD is going to help her with her level of confidence driving at night, because you can see your surroundings on the screen.
Yeah, you're bringing very important point, because I have met lots of people, both young and advanced in age. Like I remember when I was a music director at the choir, some people in my choir, they would say, oh, we can't drive in the evening. And now FSD can handle that, because you can safely drive when it's late hours, when it's dark.
That is correct.
That's another big advantage. I remember our previous conversation when we were talking about purchasing a Tesla. You said about Tesla, I was saying, have you looked at any other alternatives, because there are some great alternative electric vehicles to Tesla, and you said no, specifically I wanted Tesla because of FSD. So now I can see why this is very
Yes,
important.
and I expect that it will continue to get better up
Yes.
to the point where it becomes completely full self-driving.
Full self-driving,
In 1,000 feet, turn right to stay on Park Road.
level 3 or level 4. This is very sophisticated. So far we have zero
Now
engagement,
turn right
right?
to stay on
No
Park Road.
intervention
Yeah.
whatsoever so far.
Our trip is expected to still continue another 4 minutes. We've been driving probably with 4 minutes already, so 8 minutes or so, and no intervention.
Pierre, how much pressure do you have to put on any of the gas pedals or the brake pedal?
I'm not touching the gas pedals. or
No,
the
he's not.
brakes.
He has
to
been-
to engage. I mean, do you as soon as you press it, or is it you got to hold it and press it for it to re-engage back to the driver?
To re-engage back to the driver, all I have to do is press the brakes
Mm-hmm.
or turn the wheel ever slightly. And we can try that on the way back if you so wish.
Yeah. You know what's interesting is, so this is going to take us to Super G. It's a superstore, everybody. Grocery superstore. I want to see how it's going to park. Whether it's
And-
going to think to find a parking place and park, or where. So let's look for that.
Yes, it will not find the parking spot, but once you get to a parking spot,
Yeah.
a P
Uh-huh.
icon comes on,
Uh-huh.
and when you press that P icon, then
Okay.
it will adjust itself. It'll say ready to park, and then you say start, and it will park the car.
Will it find a parking place spot
In
or?
500 feet,
It
turn
will
right onto
recognize
Parkroad.
open parking spots.
Okay, wow.
Kind of like how some cars have parallel parking assist. This
And-
has
Now turn right
regular
onto
parking
Pineville
assist.
As this one does.
Okay. Oh,
This
this
one.
has parallel parking assist.
But I have no experience with it. I'll be trying that in the next few days.
Okay. What's interesting for me is like at what location exactly it's going to decide to stop.
Yes.
Whether it will be finding a parking spot or whether it will just park in front of the how it's decision making anyway.
My use of it so far has been limited to just getting me to the location. Yesterday I experienced with self-parking, and we're gonna do self-parking when we get to Super G.
Okay.
Yeah, have you seen the space between cars when it stops at a red light? Is that space pretty consistent throughout its stoppage, or does it sometimes cut it too close?
No, it doesn't cut it too close. If anything, it leaves more of a distance than somebody impatient like me would.
Speaking of cutting too close, I'm watching it. We're going through areas where there are lots of cars, and it feels like it's very safe. You don't feel stressed. You don't feel like, car may hit, God forbid, something, but it feels very stressed. Like it's like a very good driver is driving this vehicle.
Well, the way they train their FSD
Turn right onto
is
Central Park Road.
by emulating good drivers along with some regulatory.
And it's
Now turn
constantly
right onto
learning, right?
It is
Because it
constantly
gathers
learning,
data.
yes.
Yeah. Okay, this is the screen I was talking about. As we're gonna turn right, it has the surrounding. In the meantime, guys, please like this video if you find it helpful and subscribe to our channel for future interesting videos. With my son Harut, we're gonna bring you some very interesting videos this week and the following weeks.
Be sure to also comment your experience with FSD.
Yeah, please share your comments if you have an experience with FSD. How similar is your experience with our experience here, and how different it is? So let's look. We're almost there, and we're gonna see where the car is going to decide to stop. Looks like right in front of the store. That's the final destination here.
Now turn left.
Not in a parking spot. So we'll see.
It's negotiating the turn right now.
Yes. Very
In
smart.
500 feet, your destination will be on the left.
Okay, so we have people walking there, and it sees them here.
Yes,
Okay.
it will.
Yeah.
It will obviously give them priority.
Yeah, looks like it's gonna park right in front of the doors. Okay, yeah, it's getting people.
Now your destination is on the left.
It knows exactly how many people are there. 3 and 2 there. And the car, it probably will give this car a priority to pass. What about second? Yeah,
Have you gotten used to the FSD, or sometimes does your muscle memory still automatically, without thinking, go back to the driving?
I'm getting used to it.
You're
It's
getting used to it?
It's really not very different because even with FSD, you could prod it along every so often if you think it's not being assertive enough. Now it's gonna wait for people to cross because we were in front of a.
So it probably will stop right somewhere there where these people are, right? Oh, why is it deciding to turn?
Okay, so we're at destination right now.
Is this you driving or?
Now it's me driving.
It's right. Okay. So is it good? Let's try how it's gonna try to find the parking, or do we have to come
Now turn
close?
left.
I will here in a moment. I'm going to get to a parking spot and I'm going to engage the automatic parking.
So, friends,
In
Tesla
500
full
feet,
self-driving
your destination will
today
be on the left.
took us from our church all the way to Super G, our grocery store. We had more than 8 minutes drive, and without any intervention, right?
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the right.
Cancel navigation. Now we will go to a different parking spot. For example, right here,
Okay.
you can see that the
Yeah,
key comes
it
up.
already found. Oh,
I'm
so it
going
found
to-
the place.
It found the spot,
Okay.
and I'm going to
Start.
click start on parking,
Okay, let's see.
and now you will see how it
Oh,
is going.
it even parks like front,
It parks backwards.
backwards. Yeah. Perfect.
Wow. Very nice.
Excellent.
Here we are.
Well, guys, what do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, please, below. And Pierre-Jean, thank you so much for
Of course.
sharing this experience with us. Have a great driving experience. May God bless you. Drive safely. And if you guys like this video, please give us thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more interesting and fun videos that are coming to my channel. Thanks to God and thanks to my son Harut that we're gonna do it together. Have a great day. God bless you. See you soon in our next report.